Let's continue to unlearn us versus them narratives that have been instilled in us since we were children by applying this to also, I don't know, things that happen outside of ourselves, things that we normally judge without even thinking, like the whole Will Smith slap Chris Rock thing. Now, I'm actually going to concentrate on Jada here. Because a lot of people were talking about, like, the day before she was saying that she didn't care what other people say, that she loves her look. And so people are thinking that she's being hypocritical by being upset by the joke. Well, let's put this through the definition of human that I mapped out in the last video. First one is we are both good and bad at the same time. That can also be considered the self, who you are on the inside, the part of you that a lot of people really don't see. All three of these things we also need to do for ourselves. Now, there is kind of a push and pull when it comes to the acceptance of something that has changed about your ideal self, the person that you think that you are. It can take some time to accept that part of yourself, to see it as something good rather than something that is bad. And those around you that accept you for who you were beforehand can help you understand, accept yourself and even protect yourself, protect this new part of yourself. But it takes time. And naturally within this process, you're going to have a day where you're going to be like, you know what? I love it. It's all great. It's good. I'm so happy with who it is that I am now. And then there are going to be days where you're going to dip a little bit. Understandable. Because let's say instead of a award show that she was going to, let's say that she's going to be just going to a party, going to be seeing old friends or something like that. And she put on this dress that she had tried on the day before. Everything was good and great. And then that morning she put on that dress and she couldn't help but to think about whether other hairdos that she would have liked to have done with it. Let's say that before the party, she was talking to her husband, to her kids about, like what is that she would like to done. And they encouraged her that everything was all right. Don't grab the wig in your closet. It's all good. And then you go to this party and things are going pretty good. And then like an old friend makes an off-color joke. And that's obviously going to bother any human being, because that fear that you're not going to be accepted, that you're not going to be understood, and that you're not going to be protected, especially the protection part, is suddenly realized. So it all to me makes sense why she would be upset by the joke.